They say that the Pyramid of Khafre holds secrets so deep that few have dared to uncover them, and of those who entered, almost no one returned to tell what they saw. What happened to those who dared to cross its dark corridors? Get ready to discover the truth behind the curse that haunts this ancient Egyptian structure. The Pyramid of Khafre, the second largest of the Great Pyramids of Giza, has always aroused fascination and mystery, not only for its architectural grandeur, but also for the dark stories that surround it. Built over 4,500 years ago to house the tomb of Pharaoh Khafre, it is the setting for legends that speak of ancient curses capable of protecting its secrets. Interest in these stories stems from the fact that, over the centuries, explorers and archaeologists who have entered its corridors have reported strange events and even inexplicable tragedies. In this video, we will delve deep into this enigmatic universe to understand what really happened to those who challenged the Pyramid of Khafre, exploring both the historical facts and the beliefs that have transformed this construction into a symbol of mystery and fear. Despite archaeological evidence, no one has been able to explain why so many explorers who entered the Pyramid of Khafre faced tragic fates or reported inexplicable phenomena. Is this just a cruel coincidence, or are we facing an ancient curse created to protect dark secrets? What does this ancient structure, which to this day defies logic and reason, really hide? Get ready, because the mystery surrounding those who dared to cross its corridors is more disturbing than you can imagine. Since the Pyramid of Khafre was built, its grandeur has been a source of admiration, but also a certain amount of fear. Unlike the Great Pyramid of Khafre, Cheops, it seems to hold less explored mysteries, especially related to the reports of those who tried to penetrate its corridors. Stories tell of explorers who mysteriously disappeared, equipment that failed without explanation, and inexplicable feelings of imminent danger inside the structure. Some attribute these events to physical traps or unknown natural conditions, such as toxic gases accumulated inside, while others believe in something far beyond science, an ancient curse cast to protect the pharaoh's tomb. But after all, which of these explanations is closest to the truth? And what can these people's accounts reveal about what really happened inside the pyramid? This is the fine line between history, science, and superstition that we will explore to try to unravel this enigma. The fascination and fear surrounding the Pyramid of Khafre go beyond stories of disappearances and unexplained failures. To better understand what may have happened to those who dared to enter its corridors, it is important to consider the historical and architectural context of this construction. Khafre, son of the great Khufu, not only inherited power, but also the responsibility of protecting his eternal rest with a structure that, according to experts, was designed to confuse and discourage intruders. The narrow corridors, hidden chambers, and complex passage systems may have been true deadly labyrinths for those who did not know their secrets. But were these barriers enough to explain the reports of sudden deaths and mysterious disappearances? In addition, there are lesser-known records of archaeological expeditions in the 19th and early 20th centuries that reveal intriguing situations. Some explorers reported feeling unbearable pressure in their chests, intense headaches, and even hallucinations while inside the pyramid. Interestingly, these experiences coincide with areas where we now know there are concentrations of radon, a natural, odorless, and invisible radioactive gas that can cause severe symptoms when inhaled indoors. Could this be a scientific explanation for part of the mystery? Or did the very nature of the pyramid, built millennia ago, create an environment that defies our understanding? On the other hand, the spiritual and cultural aspects cannot be ignored either. For the ancient Egyptians, the pharaoh's tomb was more than a resting place. It was a gateway to the afterlife, protected by spells and curses that would ensure the sanctity of the sacred space. Ancient texts found in other tombs mention curses that could be triggered against looters, often warning of terrible punishments. Although there are no explicit inscriptions in the Pyramid of Khafre with these curses, popular belief and fear that have formed over the centuries have created an almost impenetrable aura around it. Could collective fear and stories passed down from generation to generation have influenced the perception of explorers, transforming accidents and natural occurrences into something supernatural? What's more, what about the reports of archaeologists who, even with all the modern technology at their disposal, chose to abandon their investigations after disturbing experiences inside the pyramid? Could the structure itself, built for purposes unknown to us today, have mechanisms or conditions that influence the mind and body? Or is the curse just a myth reinforced by tragedy and the supernatural? These questions remain open, fueling the mystery surrounding the Pyramid of Khafre and defying any attempt at a definitive answer. After all, what really happened to those who entered there? This is a journey that invites us to explore not only history and science, but also the limits of the unknown. So far, we have explored the enigmas surrounding the Pyramid of Khafre, from the frightening accounts of explorers who faced almost supernatural challenges, to possible natural causes such as radon gas, to ancient beliefs about curses that protected the pharaoh's tomb. But can this combination of elements really explain the events inside the pyramid? Or is there something deeper, a hidden key that connects these facts and reveals the true nature of what happened to those who ventured into its corridors? Get ready, because the answer lies not only in history or science, but possibly in a surprising intersection between the two, which will challenge everything we think we know about the curse of the Pyramid of Khafre. In the next few moments, we will uncover clues that may change your perception of the mystery and reveal what really happened to those who entered there. Are you ready to discover this hidden truth? After delving into the mysteries, stories, and theories surrounding the Pyramid of Khafre, we can finally piece together this puzzle that spans millennia. What happened to those who entered the pyramid? The answer, far from simple, lies at the intersection of ancient knowledge and the actual conditions of the site. The idea of a curse, so powerful and feared, probably arose from a combination of natural fear of the unknown and physical experiences caused by factors such as radon gas, which in closed environments can cause nausea, disorientation, and even death. These natural effects, added to the architectural traps and the complexity of the corridors, made the pyramid a dangerous place for unprepared explorers. But we cannot ignore the cultural weight of this curse. For the ancient Egyptians, protecting the pharaoh's rest was sacred, and the belief in... After delving into the mysteries, stories, and theories surrounding the Pyramid of Khafre, we can finally piece together this puzzle that spans millennia. What happened to those who entered the pyramid? The answer, far from simple, lies at the intersection of ancient knowledge and the actual conditions of the site. The idea of a curse, so powerful and feared, probably arose from a combination of natural fear of the unknown and physical experiences caused by factors such as radon gas, which in closed environments can cause nausea, disorientation, and even death. These natural effects, combined with architectural traps and the complexity of the corridors, made the pyramid a dangerous place for unprepared explorers. But we cannot ignore the cultural weight of this curse. For the ancient Egyptians, protecting the pharaoh's rest was sacred, and the belief in curses served as a powerful instrument of symbolic defense, which still echoes in our imaginations today. Thus, what many interpreted as supernatural manifestations can be seen as a mixture of natural phenomena, human traps, and the power of superstition. Ultimately, the curse of the Pyramid of Khafre is a fascinating reminder of how history, science, and myth intertwine, creating narratives that challenge us to look beyond the obvious. Those who entered there faced not only physical risks, but also the weight of an ancient culture that still protects its secrets today. And it is this balance between the real and the mysterious that keeps the unique aura of this pyramid alive, inviting us to continue exploring, questioning, and marveling at the past. And so we end our journey through the intriguing universe of the Pyramid of Khafre, where history, science, and mystery intertwine in a unique way. I hope this exploration has piqued your curiosity about the secrets that this imposing construction has kept for millennia. If you enjoyed unraveling this mystery with me, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel to follow more fascinating content like this. And to continue this adventure through the ancient world, take a look at the videos appearing here on the screen. I'm sure you'll be surprised. Thank you very much for being here, and see you in the next video.